people came into the room and started talking to us. Got my THC tea here. We have this Dubon Northern Dew. So this is an oil. It's an oil. I'd never really played with oils. Syringe. And the oil bottle. Now apparently this is a add to your water or just drop under your tongue or anything like that type of oil. Its fat carrier is MCT oil, so coconut oil. Coconut oil, right? MCT? You were the one that did the keto thing, so.
So did you.
Yeah, but I just ate things. I didn't take anything. So I know that it tells you to just take little drops and this and that. I've taken a few drops of this over the last week. I haven't noticed anything, but I really don't notice a lot when it comes to the pot and me. I know I do get reactions from it. My wife even tells me I get reactions from it, but I haven't noticed anything. Now, I don't know if originally, because if you remember when I had my first THC beer, I had a big old meltdown. I don't know if, it was reacting with my antidepressants that I was on at the time or what was going on, but hey, whatever. So, I don't know how much is in this stuff, but it says it's like 26 milligrams of THC per milliliter. If I was to take that much, which is a milliliter, I'm not going to take a whole milliliter right now, but it looks like there's probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 more milliliters in there after that. So let's dump some of this back in. That look like enough? That look like enough? That look like enough? So, oily. It does have. Now, see, when I took this last time, I took almost nothing. And it was just a couple drops, like I told you to try. And I didn't really taste anything. This time I do get that telltale, like, skunky weed flavor in my mouth. Just that dirty, weedy flavor. Mix that in with oil, like my lips are sticky. Hey, Nanook. Hey, babe. Hey, boy. What's going on here? You tried smoking hash and shatter recently. Loved it. That's great. I do have a little nugget of hash, and I broke the corner off of it, and I mixed it in with some of my pot. So last night I did have some hash, and I will admit that the hash, I knew that I was high later on when I was laying in bed with my wife because things were a little dizzy. But normally just with pot on its own, I don't seem to notice it as much. I need to find something that's more quick acting so that I know what's going on. But I don't know what. And Ontario has so much more to offer than Quebec at the moment.
And their alcohol selection.
I mean, I can get a couple of these oils, and I can get a bunch of different pre rolls or a bunch of different dried flowers, but that's about the extent of what you can get in Quebec. I mean, there's one type of hash, there's cooking oils and stuff you can get too, but there's not all that much available. Yeah, I haven't done bowls or anything like that. Again, I'm 38 years old. I smoked my first bit of marijuana a few weeks back. Well, that's a lie. 6 months ago, we tried it when it was legal in Ontario, but really, I didn't. And I tried a couple, and that was it. And it wasn't until coming up here that I really started trying. So I was 38 when I really tried my first bit of marijuana. And yeah, I know nothing. That's why I like doing these now, because it's like when I started with beer, I know nothing. I just know whether or not I like the stuff. Yeah, see, I don't know what I'm allowed to buy from in Quebec, so I just order from the SQDC, so the Society Quebec de Cannabis. Um, Again, Quebec is a much stricter province than a lot of the provinces with stuff like that too. So I don't know if I can technically buy from other provinces or not. I don't think I can. I don't think I can cross provincial lines, but I could be wrong. I don't know enough about the law on it. I just know even alcohol technically isn't supposed to be able to be shipped from Ontario to me. So yeah, so this stuff again just has that little bit of 30 flavor at the end. I think it was $32 for the little canister. Well, the little bottle. Supposed to take anywhere from half an hour to an hour to take effect, so you won't know if it did anything to me. The half milliliter I took. But again, a milliliter was supposed to be 26.2 milligrams of THC per milliliter. So technically, I should have had 13.1 milligrams. Don't know if that's a lot or what. I don't know. And there was 5 milligrams in the tea that we did earlier. Um, yeah, a buddy of mine has spoken about chewing nuggets instead of smoking them, so we might look at that too. Seggy, 1 second. Okay. Um, let's see. What do we got here? I don't think it even tells me if it's indica sativa or. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it to the wife. She can read, and there's only two sides you can read on this, plus the jar. I'm just asking what strain it is. If it's indica sativa hybrid, I don't know what that is. Here's the thing about government weed and blind guys: it does not mix. Um, I was talked to today about a website called Ganja Hut or something like that that is in Canada. That apparently has a wide selection of everything, and when you get the nuggets and stuff, they're still moist. It's not like when you buy government weed that's dried out to fucking high heaven. And I mean, that's the one thing I'll say that I can agree on. There is this stuff, some of this stuff, at least Quebec is better than Ontario from what I've ordered from the government, because the stuff I ordered from the government in Ontario was almost a year old when I got it. The stuff here is about 5 months old.
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say? There you go. I don't know, Seggy. Oh, my back. Doesn't say. Did you look at the bottle too?
Yes, I bought two. I don't know who you think you're married to.
The most amazing woman in the world? I love you. Yeah, just cannabis oil, carrier MCT oil. All it really says. That blind is driving me nutty. This is oil. All my flowers, I can tell you when I do those what they are. Let's do a little bit more oil. Let's do a little bit more. Maybe my wife is going to send me on the couch later. Maybe she won't. Who knows, right? Now, I've cooked with coconut oil enough in my life to know that this is more oily than any coconut oil I've ever actually ingested. So I don't know if MCT, if the MCT version of coconut oil is more oily, or if it's adding the cannabis to it, or if it's the process of deriving the cannabis into the MCT. I don't know, but that is fucking oily. Well, I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll let you know tomorrow. Yeah, I thought about doing something like that too, but like I said, I don't know what my tolerance is because I've never really gotten into this. But at the same time, I don't I don't feel like a lot of times I'm being affected by it. I won't deny again, last night it did affect me. The hash affected me. And when I review the Subway Scientist is the one that I smoked that night. I told you were looking at me and I could see your face moving as you were looking at me. So that'll be a good one. We'll do that on a snuggle night. Anyway, guys, I don't mind this stuff. I don't mind it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I don't mind it. $32 for the bottle, I believe, from the SQDC, if I remember correctly. I don't think that's a bad price for what you're getting, and for what it's really able to be used for, which is pretty much anything. I mean, you're sitting around, you can use it. If you're not sitting around, you can use it. Hey, is that a Claude's? Or is it Denis that drives the wheeled? Claude?
The skidoo with the wheels?
Yeah. See that skidoo with wheels? Yeah. Yeah, that's a skidoo with wheels. He took the skis off and he put wheels on it, and when the snow falls, he takes the wheels off and puts tracks on. It's messed up. I think it's amazing at the same time. How do I prefer to ingest weed? Currently smoking, but I'm looking into bongs and stuff like that because yeah, I don't particularly like the actual smoking with the rolling papers and all that. Also started doing a little bit of chewing on the nugs, as a buddy of mine had suggested that's how he does it now. He said, smoking at least let me control it better, but eating it's how I do it now. Yeah, I don't even know what to look for, so I'm going to go online and look. I really wish that the giant wooden tobacco pipes would work because I want to have one of those like big Gandalf pipes and hold it down here and be like, "Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you shaking your head at me? You wouldn't want me having a big Gandalf pipe?
Nope.
Would you still love me?
But would I respect you?
Would you respect me?" 360-degree camera on my head and go driving my dirt bike around?
Sure, why not? There's apparently lots of caribou around, so you can get a shot.
There is a lot of There is a lot of caribou around. When I was testing out that ATV and I was out on the land, there was like 5 caribou just walking around. There we go. That's back where it goes.
They're starting to migrate. Apparently, get a big migration in the fall. I don't know what those two are doing.
Yeah, I would try a pipe. I'm not a big vape guy. Edibles, I would do. But yeah, pipe, I would do. A bong, I might try. I don't know what to try. I don't know even where to start. A buddy of mine used to work at Niagara Herbalist, and I sent him a message. I'm like, look, man, I'm new to this. As you know, I never really did this. Can you tell me where to start on looking at pipes and stuff? And he just ignored me. So I was like, okay, thanks. I appreciate that. You're such a good help. Yippee. So, this has been longer than I expected it to be.
It's probably the tea affecting you.
Yeah, it's the tea. The tea affecting. No, I'm just chatting because you're still playing on your game.
Don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm
Oh,
always
we were going to
playing
watch.
the game.
I know you're always playing on your game. All you do is play on your iPad. All you do. That's all you do.
Yeah, well,
She
yeah.
married me. She was holding her iPad while we got married. They're like, "Do you take Chad?" As she's scrolling Facebook. I guess I do. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all.
You know, you made the same complaint about your ex-wife, so.
We're gonna watch Rome. She watched her first episode of Rome a few nights ago. She never watched Rome. Who never watched Rome?
Same people.
Fuck, I'm getting old. Look at the bags under my eyes. This is what you do to me.
What I do to you?
What you do to me.
How about you learn to fucking sleep at night? Won't have a fucking problem.
Fuck. I think you're making me bald. I think you're stressing me out so much that I'm starting to bald. I'm not balding, am I? Am I balding? Am I balding?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nanook! Nanook, come! Come here, boy. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. What were you into? What were you into, motherfucker? What were you into? Hmm? Oh. He's eating garbage in the bathroom.
Well, that door is closed, so he broke in again.
So I'm gonna have to go. And this is why I have to go.